Chapter 53 Dumbstruck. At first Dirac just stood in awe at the metallic marvel Graham had morphed into. He impulsively reached out to take Graham's hand and slowly shook it. Remarkable, was the first word that fell from his shocked lips, and after a short dwell the first of what would turn out to be many questions. How is this possible? They are called nanobots, an implementation of nanotechnology, microscopically small, biomechanically engineered machines that can do almost anything. These are particularly powerful as they were created as part of a military program. Once again Dirac simply stood and absorbed the information. So are you and your friend nanotech? No, replied Graham. We are farm vehicles that were exposed to a cloud of these nanobots, and for some reason we became enhanced due to them. We can do almost anything. As he finished talking, Graham shifted back into human form. Truly remarkable. And you say you're from the future? How on earth did that happen? Well, therein lies a story or two, smiled Bouncer. In short, we have a friend, Deli Barberton Dingbatworthy. He is a fifth dimension being. His job is to protect space-time and the multiverse and to ensure that any anomalies are managed and prevented from causing any dimension-destroying situation from arising. Dirac collapsed into a chair and stared off into space, a space that in his mind had just become a far bigger concept. Oh my, was all he said at first. Graham looked at Bouncer. That may have been too much too soon. Dirac looked up at them both. No, please explain if possible. Einstein introduced the concept of space-time as part of his theory of relativity, so I am familiar, but multiverse? Yes, it's quite fantastic really. We ourselves have been to at least 3 different Earths. This may even be a 4th. We'd have to do some experiments to tell. How on Earth, or should I say Earths? Smiled Dirac. Would you do that? It's quite easy really, barely an inconvenience, replied Graham. A scientist friend of ours worked out a way to tell the difference through resonant frequency. Each dimension had a slightly different figure for the resonant frequency. Remarkable. And top it all off, you're from the future? Stated Dirac, now simply accepting pretty much everything Graham and Bouncer were talking about. Yes, an organization called Sepulchre developed, or I should say will develop, a time dilation device, explained Graham. Wow, are they a scientific exploration company? Asked Dirac, hopeful of a future in which science is a mainstream career rather than one of purely academic or military research. No, sorry, they're more of an evil corporation with a global domination agenda, replied Bouncer. Graham continued. What they didn't know is that under certain circumstances the fields that produce the time dilation can open rifts in the fabric of space-time between the dimensions of the multiverse, making it possible to traverse between. How? Graham once again took the lead. Deli explained it like this. Consider that all dimensions in the multiverse are present at any one time. If, like him, you are not restricted to our 4 dimensions, length, breadth, height, and time, you can see them all constantly sliding past one another, their differences in resonant frequency meaning they are essentially blind to one another. If you know all this, what on this earth do you need me for? Asked Dirac, feeling very much the lesser in this conversation. Graham once again glanced at Bouncer before replying. Mr. Dirac, we may be able to explain it in simple terms, but we certainly don't understand it, or how we came to be here when at the time of our departure there weren't any functional time dilation devices. We think the Nazis have created an ultimate weapon, one they should not have been able to create for at least 70 years. We need your help to find it and stop it.